Hello again. Hi. So we have finished the bale here. Well, almost finished. Now's the time to put the last finishing touches on this. But anyways, I've finished doing the weave. That 3, 2, 3 weave. Okay, and that's about the length you're gonna want it. Okay. Now sometimes what I do, I kind of find the middle with these round nose pliers here. And I just bend that over. Okay. Kind of just like so. Awesome. And you just kind of tweak it a little. Okay. To where it'll fit well. Okay. Since this is a thicker gauge wire, it can be kind of hard to manipulate it really well. The 18 gauge is a little bit easier to manipulate, so sometimes I go off screen. Next, I'm trying to kind of muscle it as I go along, but I'll kind of split these off. They're just going to turn into little twirls, but I'm going to take that wire. I don't just cut it before I do this. I leave it on. Usually, also, it's a good tip for in general. What you make is to leave this wire on as long as you can, because then try to adapt it into the next sequence of your wrap. Say, if I was gonna actually bring these down around or do something else with them, I would actually start by taking this wire, keeping it fixed there, and then I'm gonna start wrapping that. Like I could just start wrapping these, and then this becomes something else, and then you can, it takes this wire to something else on your piece, and then you can wrap that. Essentially, you're just kind of going down this line, wrapping. But that's maybe too much information for right now. Get more into that later. But anyways, I'm using this to finish this off now. Okay, and I just start wrapping around like so. I might overdo it a little bit just to kind of really cover this up right here. Now it's a little uneven. Maybe, I'll just kind of give it some mass, actually. More for the look, to be honest. It kind of looks cool, and you really bring it down like that. Okay. Good deal. Might do a little bit more up top. Alright. Okay. Now I have this wire. It's fastened there pretty darn solid, I would say. Okay. I'm actually just gonna cut this wire about right here. Awesome. And if I was gonna put a bead or something on this, I would maybe cut this a little bit longer, and then you can kind of wrap a bead on there. We'll go over that in some of the next videos. This is just a simple starter one, just to get you interested. And there's a lot of things you can do with the branches too. A lot of people put like stones on it, different colored stones of all the chakras and this, that, and the other. You can do that too, and it's pretty straightforward. You're just threading beads on just like you would a necklace or anything like this. But anyways, I finished this by wrapping the wire, this 26 gauge wire that we used just to wrap and finish this off, and I just take it and wrap it around this nice and tight. Okay, at least 4 wraps or so. 4 or 5 is good. Okay. Alright, I'm going to kind of pinch it off there. Alright, we got this looking like that. Alright, sweetness. Alright, so now next, we got to finish off these because I don't want to leave them just hanging out like that. So we'll take those, those pliers again. Okay, and we're gonna make a little twirl. So I'm gonna grab the end right here, and since this is thicker gauge wire, I'm gonna want to go to more of the thicker end here, just because these will kind of, since these are fairly cheap pliers, I might tweak the ends. So I'll probably go like right here and really get it as tight as you can and go back like that. Okay, and again, now since it's twirling, you got that action. Cool. Do it to this one. It's right there. Give it a good twist and twist. Cool. So there we go. We got those little twirls there. Pretty fun. I can like kind of accent your piece. You can kind of tweak them as you need. Make them more even and level with each other. Typically, what I would do is I would try to get them as close to equal as possible. If you're having like 2 twirls, I cut them at equal lengths before I just do one, and then you're only left to estimate the length of it for the second. Is another key thing I've learned. But I might do a few finishing tweaks, adjustments. Okay, but otherwise, that's a cool tree of life out of some old speaker wire and your typical household Romix wire. Okay, so have fun on your creative journeys. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you.